Welcome back to Consciousness Awake. In this video, I want to, what inspired me to make this video in this moment was reading a email from somebody. This email was from a couple weeks ago. I wanted to respond to it when I read it, but I got really sick and ill, crazy coughing. I'm still kind of recovering from the illness, but I can now talk for a few minutes without getting a cough attack, right? So you know how annoying that could be. Is you can't even talk and you start coughing. So in this video, I wanted to kind of get to that person's particular question. They were one second, just having a little water. It's not wine; it's just water. Even though it's in a wine glass or a goblet looking thing, but it's just water. It's not blood; it's just water. Um, so, um, so I want to get back to this person with the video to help everyone else. I want to say something. This person talked about how there are times when they've meditated, and this has happened to me sometimes too, where he feels like there's a presence in the room. He feels like there's another being that's maybe tugging or pulling on his arm or pulling on his leg or foot, trying to distract his meditation. I believe it was a him. Yeah, from I don't remember the name right now, and I wouldn't share the name from a private email anyways. But it was a gentleman who had emailed this, and yes, I've felt this stuff. Now sometimes it can be misunderstood for just energy body activity. Sometimes if your energy body foot kind of like moves real quick or just jumps real quick, it can kind of feel like something else is kind of grabbing you sometimes. But sometimes when you distinctly feel a pulling, grabbing feeling, and you get like this like overwhelming sensation that there's another presence around you. Sometimes it's possibly what's happening, and in most cases, it's just really random. It's either a really close bloodline person that's maybe not wanting you to do any astral projection at that time, or it's just some randomness. And there's of course a lot of silly beings in the etheric realm that just like to really mess with people sometimes, and that's true too. That randomness happens too. By no reason, nothing to scare anybody. There's no reason to allow those types of things to divert you from meditation and astral projection because it doesn't happen that often. It's very rare. Um, so, what I want to share in this video is, within your own consciousness. Sorry, my computer fan. Jeez, my computer fan just started going off. I'm not even using my computer. It's so distracting. Hold on, let me try to see if I can shut my computer down. Sorry about this delay, guys. That fan was going nuts. Maybe you can't hear it on my microphone here, but it was loud. I can hear it. It was very distracting. Okay, stop now. Computer off. There it goes. Okay, the fan's turning off. I'm so sorry about that. So, where was I? Okay, so this is what I want to share with you guys. You as consciousness have the ability and the power within yourself to modulate the energy fields that are around you, in your vicinity, 6 feet away from you, 10 feet away from you. This is what I recommend. This is something I've done a lot of, actually, is when I go to my recliner chair or, lay down or whatever I do, before I do my meditation, I send a clear message and a clear vibratory signal to my surroundings through my consciousness, through my, I guess you see, even my mind, to clear the space. I'm not, burning incense and candles and lotions, potions. There's no reason. There's no need for all that stuff. All you need is your own consciousness. That's the most powerful tool that you can utilize or have with really anything. So, one great thing to do is just to set certain boundaries through yourself. And since the etheric plane, since a lot of stuff, a lot of energies, the multidimensional nature of us, the multidimensional nature of our surroundings, they penetrate in a 365 degree, up, down, all around. And so what I do sometimes is, or a lot of times actually, just out of habit, to clear my space, to know that you have a vicinity where you are untouched, you are protected through your own power, though, not by something else. Don't give your power to some other being or some angel or Michael or any of this stuff. That's nonsense. Stop doing that. Or demonic beings. Stop doing that. All you will ever have and all that you ever need is just yourself, your own consciousness. Okay? That's true evolution. Stop putting your consciousness into pieces. Stop giving a piece of it here and a piece of it there, into this and that. You're only screwing yourself. Okay? Messing with your energy field. Okay? Use your own consciousness for your own work. Okay? Use yourself for your own work. And so what you want to do is, before you do your meditation, clear the space around you in a sphere-like, imagine a sphere. Imagine that, let's say that recliner chair that you're going to meditate in is the ground zero, the center point of that sphere. So what I mean is, if you can visualize a soccer ball, a perfect, a soccer ball, the meditation chair would be dead center in the core of that soccer ball. Okay, not on the top of the ball or the bottom of the ball or the sphere. It is directly in the dead center, in the core of that soccer ball. And what I kind of do is I just clear a space that's like at least 100 feet, going up, going down, and going all around. So you have a protection field, cleared area of over 100 feet in all directions that you look in, below and above, and all around. And you set this intention through your consciousness. You are making this happen through your consciousness. And you just do that a few times. It becomes so natural, so easy. You might say, well, that sounds hard. How do you do that? It's not hard. You just do it. You just do it. Now, if you don't believe in your own power, then you shouldn't be doing any astral projection, right? Now, if you believe in your own ability as consciousness, then, of course, now you can see how a lot more possibilities are more possible, right? Make sense? Okay, so that's the video I wanted to make. That's the response I wanted to make to the gentleman who sent that email to me about that. I noticed that when I started to do what I just explained, just automatically, and I just kind of just do it, just almost in a subconscious way nowadays, right? Just so automatic most times. I don't really have much distractions, much interference. I don't really have, anything tugging on me or grabbing me or anything like that. Very rarely do I even notice any other beings or anything that are just kind of near me or whatnot when I'm getting out of body, because that can be scary for people too. That could be very scary for some people who are newer to astral projection practice, and then they're popping out for a few seconds and they see this like angel of death, grim reaper thing sitting in the room. That could scare the socks out of just about anybody. Anyways, so that's what I wanted to say. I will talk to you guys very soon. Have a nice night. Bye. Peace.